Monday night in Mason, Ohio, something special happened. Venus and Serena Williams walked onto grandstand court at the Cincinnati Open as doubles partners for the first time since the 2022 U.S. Open. Nearly 4 years, the crowd knew exactly what they were watching. Two of the greatest athletes in tennis history, three-time Olympic doubles champions, reuniting for one more match together. Venus is 46, Serena is 44, and they just reminded everyone why their names still carry weight. Let's set the scene. This wasn't a grand slam. It wasn't the Olympics. It was a first-round doubles match at a hard-court tournament in Ohio, played under the lights on a Monday night. The Williams sisters came in on a wild card. Tournament organizers knew what they had. Across the net, Marta Kostyuk and Peyton Stearns, two younger players with nothing to lose and everything to prove. Stearns is from Mason. She called it her hometown tournament. The narrative threads were everywhere. The match itself delivered. Venus and Serena stormed through the first set, 6-2. The timing was there. The chemistry was there. The crowd was on its feet. Then the second set flipped. Kostyuk and Stearns took it 6-1, and suddenly we're headed to a match tiebreak. First to 10 points, win by 2. It went back and forth, point after point, until Kostyuk and Stearns closed it out 10-8. Final score, 2-6, 6-1, match tiebreak 8-10. The Williams sisters lost, but that wasn't the story. After the match, Serena told reporters, quote, "Obviously, I wanted to do the best that I could do, but I think having fun and also just seeing how we are and how we feel out there were the objectives." She added to being out there with the fans, too, is just really good to give them another opportunity to see us play. That framing is everything. This wasn't about titles or rankings. It was about nostalgia, about giving the fans one more memory, about seeing if the magic was still there. And for 2 sets and a tiebreak, it absolutely was. Let's talk context. Venus and Serena Williams have 30 Grand Slam singles titles between them. Serena has 23, Venus has 7. They've won 14 Grand Slam doubles titles together, 3 Olympic gold medals in doubles, and dominated women's tennis for over 2 decades. They've faced each other in 9 Grand Slam finals. They've been the face of the sport, transcended the sport, redefined what it means to be a professional athlete. When Serena stepped away from professional tennis, the assumption was we'd seen the last of them as a team. Then Venus started her 2026 comeback. At the DC Open, Venus became the oldest player to win a tour-level singles match since 47-year-old Martina Navratilova at Wimbledon in 2004. She beat Peyton Stearns, yes, the same Peyton Stearns she just faced in doubles with Serena, 6-3, 6-4. That result sent shockwaves through the tennis world. Venus hadn't won a singles match on tour in years, and suddenly she's taking down a younger, hungry opponent in straight sets. It reignited conversations about longevity, about what's possible in professional tennis, about whether we'd underestimated what Venus still had in the tank. The Cincinnati doubles wildcard came shortly after, and when the announcement dropped that Serena would join her, social media exploded. The reaction footage from Monday night tells the story better than any stat sheet. The crowd was packed. Fans were on their feet throughout the match. Phones were out, recording every point, every fist pump, every moment of eye contact between the sisters. This wasn't just a tennis match. It was an event. People who don't follow tennis week to week tuned in because Venus and Serena Williams playing together is bigger than tennis. It's cultural. It's generational. For millions of fans who grew up watching them win everything, this was a chance to see that partnership one more time. Social media lit up during and after the match. Clips of the first set dominance circulated immediately. The match tiebreak had people glued to their screens. The post-match wave to the crowd went viral within minutes. Tennis legends, former opponents, celebrities, and fans flooded timelines with tributes. The common thread: gratitude. Gratitude that Venus and Serena chose to give us this moment. Gratitude that they're still competing at the highest level. Gratitude that we got to witness their careers in real time. Here's why this matters beyond nostalgia. Venus Williams is proving that age in women's tennis isn't the ceiling it's been treated as. She's 46 and winning tour-level matches. She's 46 and hanging in a match tiebreak against younger, faster opponents. The narrative around women's athletes aging out of their prime earlier than men has been challenged before, but Venus is writing a new chapter, and Serena coming back for this doubles match, even in a limited capacity, keeps the door open for future appearances. They didn't play like legends on a farewell tour. They played like they believed they could win. The opponent dynamic added another layer. Peyton Stearns grew up watching Venus and Serena. She beat Venus at DC Open in singles just weeks ago, her first career win over a Williams sister. Then she teams up with Kostyuk and beats both of them in doubles in her hometown. That's a storybook moment for Stearns, and the respect shown after the match was visible. She hugged both sisters at the net, and you could see what it meant to her. Beating your idols is complicated. There's triumph, but there's also reverence. Stearns handled it with class. So what happens next? Venus is entered in singles tournaments throughout the rest of the season. Whether she and Serena play doubles together again is an open question. Serena's comments suggest this could be a one-time thing, but she also didn't rule out future matches. The U.S. Open is coming up in a few weeks, and speculation is already building about whether we'll see them there. The tournament would absolutely offer them a wild card. The question is whether they want it. For the fans, Monday night was a gift. For Venus and Serena, it was a reminder of what they built together. Not just the titles, but the bond, the trust, the unspoken communication that comes from playing together for decades. They didn't need to win to prove anything. They've already proven everything. This was about joy, about showing up, about giving the crowd one more memory. And in that sense, they absolutely delivered. The Williams sisters have shaped modern tennis more than any other duo in history. They've inspired generations of players, broken barriers, and redefined excellence. Monday night in Cincinnati was another chapter in that legacy, not the dominant trophy-collecting version we watched for 20 years, but something quieter and maybe more meaningful. Two sisters in their 40s, still competing, still believing, still showing up. That's the story. That's why people couldn't look away. And that's why this moment will be remembered long after the score is forgotten.